Okay, and welcome to the live stream today. We're going to be playing Vintage Story. I'm just loading into the game, so just give it a second. Today's stream is going to be really interesting, and you'll see why here in just 1 second. Basically, well, I was hoping timing would be better there, but hopefully this will load here in a second, and you will see why. We are going to be back in the Rogue House server, and it is so hard to believe that we're back here, but it is so nice. Now, this is upgraded for 1.18, and let me show you what they've got going on here. So first things first, they just put my island right here in the middle of the sea. And it's nice because I told them to put it here because it's kind of part of this island chain. But the thing is, and this kind of pissed me off, but I'm way too grateful for this to be copied at all to worry about, but they posted my land deeper than it should have been, because it should be one up from this. See, so basically I've lost one bit of elevation. That's fine for like this. I can like build that out a bit and fix that. It did cause a lot of problems with the trees, because all the trees were planted usually on a shallowness of 1. Like around here, for example, all these trees were 1 below that and in sand or whatever. And now they're like barely hanging on. So I had to quickly salvage as many cattails as I could. I didn't get that many, to be honest. But I got some. And anyway, the other problem is that there is all this ocean created this weird water effect. So basically, one thing that we're going to have to do relatively early on here is we're going to have to fix some of those issues. The other thing that you're going to notice right away is that we don't have any animals. No chickens, no goats, and pigs. So we need to get new animals and get those breeding up. Our X skills is reset, and we're just going to want to do a lot of things. So first things first, though, let's get decked out. Now, because they fucking cut off one layer of elevation, I lost an entire level, I lost 2 levels of storage, which sucks, because I had some good stuff down there. I had like there's at least I have marble. But I did lose quite a bit of marble. For trees, clothing. Okay, I do have linen. That is good, because I probably don't have armor. Yeah. God, I lost quite a bit here, didn't I? But oh, thank God for that. I've got my valuables chest. Thank God in the future I got to think about where I put things a little bit better. But that's okay. I'm going to grab like a stack of those or whatever. But anyway, we need to make tools. We need to make backpacks. And let me just... I've been playing on the Conquest of Block server. I'm not sure to what extent I'm going to continue on that server. This is my home server. I like it. And I've got quite a bit of a lead. Quite a bit of a head start on this server. But the good news is all of my ingots are intact. And that is probably the most valuable thing. So I think we should probably just get started with forging, right? Basically what we need to do... I'm gonna light these real quick. Okay, do I have not... Okay, I was gonna say, why wouldn't a torch copy over? I'm gonna do 8. Okay, that should be enough to get most of my tools that I need. And then, yeah, I've got hammers there. So let's get rid of the flint things here. You know, I didn't really lose any technical building, any parts of the technical building here, so that is good. Oh, I'm gonna need new splitters too. I'm gonna do 13 split. Oh, jeez, it's gonna be a while. Let me just do 16 of these, and we'll just get that going. Let's get this. Does this thing work on ingots? I can't remember. Okay, oh, I only lit one of these apparently. So, obviously we're going to need to build out our inventory better than the reed baskets that I've got. They've added some different mods this time, by the way. And, let's see how that goes this time. But, I borrowed a lantern from down there, so we're going to need another lantern. I don't think I just have lanterns laying around, which would be... If I were smart, I would have, prepared better for this, but I didn't. So, anyway. Did I lose out on all my bony soil, too? I might have. I'm gonna start prioritizing some things. Yeah, it's gonna be a while until I can really use that effectively. Let me just kind of focus here. Okay, so while these are heating up, I'm also going to investigate the storage situation. So H and big backpacks are what I want ultimately. And that's 7 apiece. Maybe a mining bag. I guess I could maybe start with these regular leather backpacks. Or, you know, I can just do the linen bags to get started. Let's just do that. Okay, so I hate to go down here, but, alright. Thank God I got those at least. Okay, this is very inconvenient to grab things out of here, but for now that'll have to do. God, I feel like I'm inhabiting a like a lost civilization or something. Oh yeah, we need tongs in this. There's a new mechanic for crafting for this, and it's these fucking... I hate these things. I appreciate the immersion, I do, but having to switch your lantern out for tongs every time you do metalworking is a pain in the rear. Okay, we'll get those going, and I'll put this here, and we'll start out with an axe. How about? Oh, and yeah, I'm gonna have to relearn all my freaking skills on metalworking. Hopefully it goes quick. Okay. And where is the shovel? Shovel. Okay, so we're just forging up a quick set of tools. And unfortunately this is going to be quite time consuming because we have no experience in metalworking. And frankly, we don't have the ability to go like through the game and progress naturally to get that up. So I'm going to have to do a lot more busy work to get that skill up, which is going to be a pain, but it is what it is. Let's do the knife blade. And so on the Conquest of Block server, I actually ironically have more X skill experience right now on that than I do on this one. I don't know how I'm going to get animals over here. I'm going to have to... I could either build a spawning pad, which is conceivable if I expand the size of this island, or I could, more realistically, probably just build like a... Well, there's that animal cage thing. Let me look that up. Because I do need animals, especially living on an island. If you want to survive, you really do need animals. Okay, so we're going to move this over here. Great, okay. Move this over here. Getting a little bit of server lag now. The Fulks is always kind of one of the harder things to craft in this. Did my armor get transferred? I didn't check on that. I'll check on that in a second. I don't see why it wouldn't, but... Because that takes forever to make, and it'd be kind of sad if it didn't get transferred. Okay. There's the Fulks, and then we'll do the, oh, that's out of charcoal. Once I get this, then I'll go ahead and, boy, I should have, put all my stuff in a chest before they did the, you know, it was really hard to plan for this, to be honest. Okay, so we're gonna get the shovel. Let's find the axe. The Fulks. And the knife. Making progress. Now we need a pickaxe. Pickaxe is easy. Oh man, it's like living in the Stone Age having to do this all by hand again. I had to do this on the other server too, and it was not pleasant at all. Which is why the game probably needs to build X skills or some sort of experience system into the base game, because it is... You get real spoiled, and then if you don't have it in the game itself, like it's gonna be hard for me to like get used to any sort of thing where I don't have those mods. So it's gonna be like, I just wish they had it in the base game, you know. Okay, so we need a saw, I think. Well, too late, we're making it. The saw is a pain in the ass too. That'll get us this. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. Okay. Alright, there's the saw. And then, next thing is... we need the pro pick. The pro pick... I can do 2 at a time, that's interesting. Probably might need the perk to accomplish this, so I may have to waste another ingot, but that's okay. This might be a pixel perfect thing for this one. Boy, this takes forever. I might want to hold off on creating too many tools until I've leveled up my smithing better. I don't know what's the best way to like level up smithing in this game, if there is like a way to do it or not. Okay, let's see here. No, whatever. Okay, here we go. This will go right over to here, and boom. Okay, and then we got okay, 2 pro picks. And I'll put one of these on the rack. And we're of course running out of can I get this going on the health hammer? I'm not sure. These are easy though. And this is probably a good way to level up experience on metalsmithing. I just made a big mistake there. Oops, I'm out of food too. Eat this. So yeah, one other thing, of course, is our fucking food storage is completely gone. So, oh, I completely didn't pay attention to that just now, and I ate right through all of my food on hand, so that'll be nice in a second. We're gonna have to scramble for some more food, I guess. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and okay, so we've got, what do we have? I think I've got all the tools that I really need. By the way, linen, what is it? For the bag. Okay, did they change that? I think they might have made that harder. Okay, so now what we need to do is 1, 2, 2 and 3. We have to do this stupid game where you throw out part of your inventory just to move one thing into it to expand it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we need to get these 3 out. And then we can put that one there. And then we need to move these 3 out. And now we actually have enough inventory to do this. There we go. And then we need one more linen bag, so let's make one more linen cloth. And there. Okay, so that is going to be our basic storage for now. And that helps a lot with storage. Okay, do I need anything else with the steel? Probably not this much. Did that finish? It must have, okay. Alright, so let's just get this going. By the way, I definitely need to prioritize saving my land claim. And I literally can't do anything else until I do that. So I'm gonna finish these steel ingots real quick, and then we're gonna go maybe grab a couple stacks of dirt from somewhere. I'm not sure if I have it in storage or whatever, but I'm gonna then kind of just go out to the edge of what I think the island is going to look like. I could reshape the island this time, by the way. I mean, I have a little bit of flexibility this time since I'm in the middle of an ocean, and I don't feel constrained at all by the land claim mechanic, and I'm going to have to terraform anyway. Might as well do it in a way that I think makes sense. If you'll remember from the other game, I had this island used to be quite a bit bigger. It used to go out like here, and by shaving off that bottom layer, it really cut off a big chunk of it over here, so I'm going to have to maybe shape it southward so I can get a little bit more access to this land. Maybe build a bridge so I can get animals over here. We'll see. But let's get this blister steel worked before it cools. Okay. I might put some ramen noodles in here in a minute. So for all bazillion people who are watching, I may take a break in just a minute to do that. But I will say that I need to act fast in most of my goals here. So let me just make a plate in case let's make a replacement lantern. And then what else do I want? Is there anything else I want? I mean, I've got chisels. Oh, I've got an extra pickaxe anyway. You know, I think I'm good. Okay, so this is being made into a plate, so I'll help it along. Every time I get a voxel in place, it helps save time on this thing. It is kind of nice going to a top tier metal right out of the gate, I gotta say. That's what helps make up for the like lost translocator components that I lost access to. Okay, we're almost done here. So now I'll focus on getting rid of a couple of these extras. And we'll let this finish out the green, and then I'll get the last click if possible. Okay. There we go. So I think I get the experience by doing it that way. And we're at 33 out of 40 already, so that's good at least. We're almost to a point where we can level up. I'm going to need to put a water basin up here ASAP because these things need to get cooled down now. And so you have to kind of go like this. The other workaround, of course, is just to make the thing that you're trying to make. So I stole the lantern from there, so I'm gonna... do I have candles? Oh fuck, my beeswax is all gone too. That's okay. Let's see. I might have lost a set of armor down there, but I tell you what, I lost all my armor. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so hard. I lost my 2 silvers. I guess the armor stand Did they change the recipe or something? Or, well, they just didn't get transferred over, I guess. But that's okay. I will have to remake all my armor, I guess. All part of the fun, I'm sure. Alright, well, in the meantime, I'm not seeing any candles. We do have a vibrant bees. Here we go. A vibrant bees. Can I wish the game would make it so you can just right-click those up. Okay. And do I have quartz? I mean, I don't know why they'd be there. They should be in a box. That's lime. No, no quartz. So I'm gonna have to get that in the field, I guess. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so the next thing is... let's put these down. Okay, so then... I do need to cool this off because I don't have quartz to finish making that lantern. So let's finish cooling that off. Takes a minute. Just get an idea of where people are at. This guy is either building here. He's been around here a lot. That guy's new. There is a bit of courtesy involved in not like honing in on other people's territory all the time. So let's hope that that keeps up. But I feel better now that I've got a set of tools and at least minimal bags. I'm going to keep these on me until we get quartz, and then I'm going to put this thing down here. And we'll put this here. Okay. Do we get my pro pick? Okay, pro pick goes there. Hammer, boom. Keep that in inventory. Oh, I don't have my strong back thing anymore. Okay. So let's, alright, let's start thinking about land claiming now. Oh, good, I've got a decent amount of bony soil there. I'm gonna just put those in there for now. Okay. So, what can we do with land claiming? Oh, man. Also, we need food. We may have food over on the farm. I'm not sure what state of development it would be in. Oh man, if they took all my seeds, I gotta check that. Because I may have to go exploring to get seeds back if there's not crops. Okay, good, there's crops. So our crops seem to be intact. And we got plenty of seeds and a decent amount of terra firma as well. Pumpkins are nice. Oh, you know what? That probably reset the pumpkin growth stages. Oh, well. Well, anyway. Are any of these done? No. In fact, we're gonna... I'm not sure. I didn't really calibrate this very closely, but we may struggle to keep our farm as productive as it was in the old place, because that might have been just a little bit... Yeah. I'm actually fairly... I think I'm farther north this time. Okay, so next thing is dirt. So where would I have stored dirt? It would have been in crates under my house. Let's just get some berries for food now. At least we have plenty of berries. Oh, I was going to do the splitter plugs. That's what I forgot to do with the steel. Okay, let's, I need at least 5 or, well, probably 8 to, 16 would be ideal. 8 or 10 would be fine, probably for now. Okay, there we go. At least we have some of this still. Our blue leather. Okay, that's fun. Oak. Oh yeah, that's probably for our tanning industry, which we don't have much going for that right now, but we'll get it back. Okay, let's check on our dirt. So dirt we usually kept in crates down here. And unfortunately, those are all gone. All gone. No dirt. Okay, so what I could do is pick a generic rock that we have a lot of. We do have okay amounts of shale. But what we need to start doing, actually, is filling in this abyss. Because I really want it to connect all the way down. So I'm going to start putting a sand tower right here. And eventually, that'll come up really close. I mean, this is just one way to quickly... Oh man, I feel like I'm on the Titanic right now. Can you imagine just how deep the ocean is? I guess I might as well start making progress on some of these. Anyway. Okay, so that goes all the way down. Let me just take a gander down here and see if there's any sign of it. Let's see how far I can get without, before I like get to close to half of my breath. Oh man, this is so disorienting. I cannot see anything. Man, that's deep. Okay, so it's basically going all the way down to bedrock. Wow. Okay. It goes down to 33. And I'm gonna struggle to get back all the way up before I run out of air. It'll be a close one. Oh, not that close. Okay. We're only at 108. Okay, that's not bad. Actually, I feel like we're shallower than other worlds, but that's okay. So what I was gonna do maybe was start building rocks down to it. That sand technique obviously didn't work. It's so hard to get any... Okay, we do have shale rock there. Let me just try to grab some of that. And that way we can start building with it. Okay, there we go. So now what we can do is like this. Okay, we do have dirt right here, which we could start borrowing. Okay, so I'm just gonna come down here. Okay. Whatever. I want this to be the floor, but I made a few mistakes and put some up above that. I believe the original floor of this thing was made out of shale anyway. I could be wrong. Okay, so at least we have something where we can kind of stand and work from. Alright. So, next thing is, are there any... That's not what I need. Okay, that's mortar and stuff. Okay. What's over here? We've got one painting and a cobweb. And a tool rack with no tools on it and one oil lamp. Very nice. Okay, so I think I just need to go get some dirt, really. So the easy way to do that would be to come down to this island, I guess, and maybe start shaving it off the hilltops. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I definitely don't want to take it from my island right now, which has very little to spare. Okay, before I go over there, I'm going to go ahead and put my ramen noodles in, so bear with me for a second. Okay, sorry about that. The ramen noodles are cooking. And, okay, so we need a raft, actually. Let me see if I can make one with what I have. Bamboo raft. I need 3 rope, which should be doable. Okay, and then we need bamboo, obviously, but I'm very worried that the second I touch... Well, I've got bamboo up on the... Yeah, it should be okay. Let me try getting some leaves real quick before I harvest any of these, but... Alright, let's just... I would like to probably get rid of all of the offshore plants at some point until we have built out our... Oh god, I'm like stuck in a current here. Ugh, I'm like in a whirlpool. Oh. Okay. Come on, I just need to get back to the coast. Come on. Back to the shoreline. Ugh. This current is dreadful. Okay, there we go. Okay, somehow I got up there. Let me just do that. Okay. This current that is created by all this, like, I don't know if it was sand or whatever that fell. I think it must have been all the sand falling all at once, creating these water pockets. So the hope is that I can put as much physical mass down there as possible to make that better. But anyway, okay, so we've got some bamboo now. And so, yeah. Like so, and like so. Now we've... Okay. Bamboo raft. Bundle of bamboo stakes. Oh shit, I have to make it. It's more complicated. Okay, hold on. Did I get any, I got one... That should be fine. Honestly, at this point. It's the best I can hope for. You know, I may have completely fucked up our, fruit economy, as it were. May have to build a southern home somewhere to grow tropical things. Okay, so that takes care of a lot of this bamboo here. So hard to swim around in this. Care more about that sapling. Okay, there we go. All right, that's fine. So let me just place a couple of these back down on the dirt this time. Yeah, we should be fine on bamboo, I think. Okay, now. We can make these into blocks. And then apparently we make these into bundle of bamboo stakes, which is weird. And then we can finally go like this. Get those and these. Okay. Bundle of bamboo stakes. 3, 3, and rope. Oh, you know what? I made vines, didn't I? Or cordage. I need rope. Okay, so may have screwed that up. Let's see what I can get done with what we have. Okay, I need one more. I can create fish baskets and such for the primitive survival mod stuff, but yeah, I screwed that up. Okay, so let's find more cattails real quick. There should be some. Yeah, we lost quite a few cattails. We're gonna need to import some cattails probably. Probably, but not necessarily, because we don't need that many. Okay. Well, that might be it for that. Yeah, see, the water seems to be less fucked up in some areas, and I think that's because, like, here there would have been gravel. But then probably over here, I'm guessing it's not fucked up at all, right? Because there's all dirt on that side. No gravel, no sand, so it didn't have to go through that thing, that process. Okay. So, yeah, we don't have hardly any cattails at all, actually, it turns out. Okay, let me go get my ramen noodles real quick. Okay, I'm back. Ow. Ow, ow. Okay. And also I'm gonna, in the background, put on some,
The shapes were wrong to be coins.
an audiobook. Okay.
The sound was wrong for metal. A length of frayed rope bound the bundle together. John unsheathed his 16. He was cursed with all the certainty of youth, unleavened by any trace of humor or self-doubt, and wed to the arrogance that came so naturally to those born blonde and strong and handsome. His recent elevation had only made him worse. The gate between north and south, the bridge between east and west, ancient beyond memory of man, and so magnificent
So now,
Zathos the wise,
resuming what I was doing, I need to get,
because he knew that all
one more cattail, basically.
squalid and ugly by comparison.
We may have to swim this one out manually first.
But the magnificent and
Nope,
great
here we go.
city was not to be denied.
Oh no, actually I would have been okay.
Elaborately carved.
Okay.
The outer was
So
red
let me just get a few of those.
30 feet high and
Alright,
decorated
now we
with
can go ahead and make this thing.
snakes slithering, kites flying, fish swimming, intermingled with wolves of red waist and striped horses.
Okay, there we go. Finally I can make that.
The middle wall, 40 feet high,
Okay.
was gray granite alive with scenes of war, the clash of sword and shield and spear, arrows in flight, heroes at battle, and babes being butchered, pyres of the dead. The innermost wall was 50 feet of black marble, with carvings that made Danny blush until she told herself that she was being a fool. She was no maid. If she could
Okay,
look on the
sorry about
gray
that.
walls scenes of slaughter, why should she avert her eyes from the sight of men and women giving pleasure to one another? The outer gates were banded with copper, the middle
So, theoretically, in order to use this, you just hold it in your hand.
golden eyes. All opened at Danny's approach.
Oh, sorry.
City, small children rushed out to scatter flowers in her
I guess you right-click it.
They wore golden
Oh, I need
candles
fucking
with
oars.
bright
Okay,
wings,
hang on.
no more. All the colors that had been
Actually, I might have oars.
Loro had found their way to Carthage.
Yeah, there's like a raft that you can make in a different in one of the mods actually. Let me see if that's in here.
She passed under a bronze arch, fashioned in the likeness of two snakes mating, their scales delicate flakes of jade.
Yeah, it would just be called raft. It wouldn't have the wood type. Okay, so that's not there.
Taller than
So I had ores right over here. It looks like I lost those.
every square,
Okay.
wrought in the shapes of griffins and dragons and manticores. The Carthene lined the streets and watched from delicate balconies that looked too frail to support their weight. They were tall, pale folk in linen and samite and tiger fur.
I don't want a crude ore. I want
Lord or lady to her
a
eyes.
regular ore.
The women wore gowns that left one breast bare, while the men favored beaded silk skirts.
Huh.
Danny felt shabby and barbaric as she rode
Is there like a paddle?
Lionsgate Road and black drogon on one shoulder. Her Darthrathi
No.
called the Carthene milkmen for their paleness, and Khal Drogo had dreamed of the day when he might sack the great cities of the east. She glanced at her blood riders, their dark, almond-shaped eyes giving no hint of their thoughts. Is it only plunder they see? She wondered. How savage we must seem to these Carthene. Quiet Tree conducted her little Khalasar down the center of a great arcade where the city's ancient heroes stood thrice life-size, on columns of white and clean marble. They passed through a bizarre
Okay, so.
building whose latticework
Oh,
ceiling
that's
was
interesting.
as
Did somebody build
dazzling
here?
as colored.
That's probably just an island, but
Trees and flowers bloomed on the terraces
okay. Anyway,
of stalls, while below it seemed as if everything the gods had put into the
wooden paddle is essentially what I'm looking for. There's so many freaking shields. They need to like condense that in the handbook, I think. Alright, I don't see it. Okay, so we're gonna have to go with the crude ones, so we need 4. So we just need 2 and 2. Alright. So we will grab. We need 4 rope total then, right? Can I make rope out of that? No. I can eat this though, so I will. Okay, so we don't have the ability to make ores right now. So note to self, we need to get cattails, but you know what, I'm just gonna screw it, you know. We're just gonna have to swim it manually. It's fine, that's just as well, it's very late at night anyway. Give me 1 second here, guys.
Let them give me ships and swords to win back what is rightfully mine. Hyatt's blue lips curled upward in a gracious smile. It shall be as you command, Khaleesi. He moved away, swaying with his camel's motion, his long beaded robes trailing behind. The young queen is wise beyond her years.
Okay.
Jaro murmured down at her from his high saddle. There is a saying, a warlock's house is built of bones and lies. Then why do men lower their voices when they speak of the warlocks of Karth? All across the east, their power and wisdom are revered. Once they were mighty, Jaro agreed. But now they are as ludicrous as those feeble old soldiers who boast of their prowess long after strength and skill have left them. They read their crumbling scrolls, drink shade of the evening until their lips turn blue, and hint of dread powers. But they are hollow husks compared to those who went with them. Hyatt Tree's gifts will turn to dust in your hands, I warn you. He gave his camel a lick of his whip and sped away. The crow calls the raven black, muttered Ser Jorah in the commentary.
Alright, so we're back over here now.
The exile
On the continent, or at least on the next island down. So our goal is twofold. 1, we need to get dirt, and 2, we need to get cattails. By the way, do they have
Those men will help me to my crown, she said. Jaro has vast wealth and
No, I was gonna see if they had temporal lanterns on this. They don't.
On his dark green surcoat, the bear of House Mormont stood on its hind legs.
So in other words, there's a lantern hierarchy for light levels, and right now,
I would not linger here long, my queen.
it doesn't matter what the lantern's made out of, but
Danny smiled.
you can get
Perhaps it's the camels you're smelling. The Carthene themselves seem sweet
An Iron Lantern
Sweet
level
smells are
18.
sometimes used to cover
Well, these are all
foul odors.
18, but you can improve it by adding
Great
a
bear,
bit of
they had
silver,
thought.
a silver
I am
plate to
his
it,
queen, but I will always
or
be his
gold plate.
cub as well.
But,
He
you
will
know, silver
always
is more
guard me.
economical, so
It made her feel safe, but
anyway.
sad as well. She wished she could love him better than she did. Shadow offered Danny the hospitality of when she was in the city. She had expected something grand.
Am I getting hit by the I think I'm getting hit by the thorns on the raspberry bush there. Anyway,
Looked like a swineherd's hovel, she thought.
so here's like the
Darrow's
top of the
sword
mountain,
was comfortably
and I could
housed
easily
all
just
the
take
people on
out
their horses'
hundreds
sides.
of
Indeed, it
dirt from
swallowed
here.
them. An entire wing was given over to her. She would have her own gardens, a marble bathing
I guess
pool, a
I'm kind of reluctant to do too much to this island, though. I'd rather come here and take it because
in her private chambers, the
this island is going to be my neighbor, and I kind of want to keep the natural beauty. But I guess for the purposes of claiming, making my land claim... Oh, there's chickens on this island, that's good. Okay, there we go. And apparently there's cows or goats or whatever that was. I think it's a goat, obviously in this game. So I can probably just take handfuls of dirt from this here. And if, you know, like a couple stacks is all I really need for now. Just to get my land claim done. We'll need a lot more for terraforming later. Okay, so that should be a good amount of soil here.
Danny received only a warning. Beware, the woman in the black mask said. Of whom? Of all. They shall come day and night to see the wonder that has been born again into the world. And when they see, they will laugh. Dragons are fire made flesh, fire and power. Wait, too, Laurel said. She speaks truly, Queen, though I like her not more than the others.
Okay, there we go. So that's a good amount of dirt there.
Themselves her loyal servants in all things. But from Quaithe she had gotten only the rare cryptic word, and it disturbed her that she had never seen the woman's face. Remember Miri Mazdur, she told herself. Remember treachery. She turned to her blood riders. We will keep our own watch so long as we are here. See that no one enters this wing of the palace without my leave, and take care that the dragons are always well guarded. It shall be done, Khaleesi, Argo said. We have seen only parts of the carts that Pyat Pri wished us to see, she went on. Rakaro, go forth and look on the rest, and tell me what you find. Take good men with you, and women to go places where men are forbidden. As you say, I do blood of my blood, said Rakaro. Sir Jorah, find the docks and see what manner of ships lay at anchor. It has been half a year since I last heard tidings from the Seven Kingdoms. Perhaps the gods will have blown some good captain here from Westeros with a ship to carry us home. The knight frowned. That would be no kindness. The usurper will kill you sure as sunrise. Mormont hooked his thumbs through his sword belt. My place is here at your side. Drogo can guard me as well. You have more languages than my blood riders, and the Dothraki mistrust the sea and those who sail her. Only you can serve me in this. Go among the ships and speak to the crews. Learn where they are from and where they are bound and what manner of men command them. Reluctantly, the exile nodded. As you say, my queen.
Okay, sorry.
All the men had gone. Her handmaids stripped off
I
the
was
travel-stained
eating
silk
my
floor, and Danny patted out
my
marble pool
noodles
in the
again.
shade of a portico.
Give me just one more second here.
Deliciously.
At least it's daylight now.
Tiny golden fishes looked curiously at her skin and made her giggle. It felt good to close her eyes and float, knowing she could rest as long as she liked. She wondered whether Aegon's Red Keep had a pool like this, and fragrant gardens full of lavender and mint.
Okay, sorry. I had to finish eating a few things, and we are good to go. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of selectively... Okay, we've got goats. That's good. Couple techniques for getting animals across. Obviously, the one that comes immediately to mind is building a bridge, which makes sense. Another option would be to, I think there are cages. Trait name, ability catcher trait. So we need to get the catcher trait. In order to get the catcher trait, we need to go over to husbandry catcher. And you have to be level 6 and a shepherd, which means you're a specialist in this field. Now we're going to have to do some learning, unlearning shenanigans to make that happen, probably. But the idea of getting a cage and, well, probably what we need to do is buy or sell it from the auction house. Speaking of auction house... it's hard to go back that far. Alright. So let's head south at this point, and we're gonna go grab we're gonna go, well, we need cattails. These things are kind of like poor man's cattails. They're Thule, but they have the same exact mechanic. They harvest twice. So grab up a bunch of these. Quite a nice hole there. We have 7 minutes till server restart. And this can be eaten. This hard's edge can be eaten as food. Okay, so that's some of what we need. Now, I'd rather have actual cattails, though. What is this? Chicory? I'm not used to those. Is this dead? No, he's alive. I'm not used to any of these primitive survival kind of... Okay, there is the island that I thought was a building for a second. Baby goat, running away. God bless him. Alright. And these are from the mod Wildcraft, yeah. Which I've never played with. Okay. And there's the mainland. So that's primarily where I want to get my dirt from. So I'm going to go over here. And we're just going to mine up like a boatload of dirt. Alright.
A gift of news. Dragon Mother, Stormborn, I tell you true. Robert Baratheon is dead. Outside her walls, dust was settling over Karth, but a sun had risen in Dany's
Go ahead and plant a tree on this little island, that's fine.
She repeated. In the back, black Drogon hissed, and pale smoke rose before her face like a veil.
One thing we will learn, potentially, is what the spawn mechanics are. We are in a climate that will yield, you know, some possibility of animal spawning, and they fabricated that island out of whole cloth, basically. And so, you know, it was like, it'll be interesting to see if animals spawn on my island, or if I'm going to have to import them all. I think building a bridge makes the most sense, but I tell you what, I really need to get leather going, so let's also go hunting while we're over here. Effectively. Here's Pete. I gotta start marking things again, I keep forgetting. I'm gonna actually start using a different system for marking things than last time. food here. I'm not sure if the wildcraft stuff you can plant or anything, but yeah, you can. Looks like that's cool. How do you do it? A knife? Okay. Two and a knife? Okay, nice. That's cool. Okay, and since we know we have sheep on the island, I'm gonna get this one. Because I need these hides and fat and stuff. Alright. And I'll put the little child goat out of its misery now that I've killed its family. Oh, and there's a cat. Oh, I want to tame this cat. I don't have any cats yet, so immediately think, let's tame this cat. Yeah, we can just keep taming him. What? Where are we? Cat. Okay. Where did that goat go? There he is. It's not a goat, it's a lamb. I'm glad they gave, I think this is a new thing, I'm glad they gave the lambs the appropriate, you know, size of the appropriate size of hide. So, on some, you know, percentage basis. Okay, there's a bear. I definitely want to avoid him, but I do want to lure the mother over here, I guess. Got a little lag there. Okay. I'm gonna leave the bear alone. And okay, and we've got 1 minute warning on the server restart. So we're gonna have to restart from scratch here in a minute. Not from scratch, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's find a good place for dirt. This looks good right here. That's cold up there. It's actually -6 right now. That is not a good sign for the viability of my island to produce any sort of tropical crop. It's good for the rye and the turnips and whatnot, but not good for pineapple and peanuts and rice. So restart will be any second now. Okay.
Only 15 name days, true, but I am as old as the crones in the Doshkalim and as young as my dragons, Jorah. I have borne a child, burned a khal, and crossed the Red Waste in the Dothraki Sea. Mine is the blood of the dragon, as was your brother's, he said stubbornly. I am not Viserys. No, he admitted. There is more of Rhaegar in you, I think. But even Rhaegar could be slain. Robert proved that on the Trident with no more than a warhammer. Even dragons can die. Dragons die. She stood on her toes to kiss him lightly on an unshaven cheek. But so do dragon slayers. Chapter 28. Bran. Mira moved in a wary circle, her net dangling loose on her left hand, the slender three-pronged frog spear poised in her right. Summer followed her with his golden eyes, turning, his tail held stiff and tall, watching. Yay! The girl shouted, the spear darting out. The wolf slid to the left and leapt before she could draw back the spear. Mira cast her net, the tangles unfolding in the air before her. Summer's leap carried him into it. He dragged it with him as he slammed into her chest and knocked
Okay,
her
sorry.
over. Her spear went
Let's.
spinning away.
Oops, I don't want to do
The
single
damp
player
grass
actually. I
beneath
want to do
her fall,
multi.
breath went out of her in an oof.
Let's see if this is
And the
back up
wolf
yet.
crouched atop her.
Okay, we got some new
Bran
mods.
hooted. You lose.
This is the kind of thing you get when you
Brother Jojen said.
start a
Summer was snared.
RHA
He was
Rogue
right,
House
Bran saw.
Editions.
Thrashing and growling at the net,
Can
trying
mark
to
it.
rip free. Summer was only ensnared himself worse, nor could he bite through. Let him out. Laughing, the reed girl threw her arms around the tangled wolf
Okay, and of course we
Summer gave a piteous whine,
get that
his legs
message
kicking
there. So let's try again.
around them. Mira knelt, undid a twist, pulled at a corner, tugged deftly here and there, and suddenly the dire wolf was bounding free. Summer, to me! Bran spread his arms. Watch, he said an instant.
All right, let's see if it
before
goes
the
this
wolf
time.
rolled into him.
Sometimes you got to do it
Flung
twice,
with
you
all
know.
his
It's just
strength,
part
the wolf dragged him
of the
bumping
deal.
through the grass. They wrestled and rolled,
So let me let
tugged
that load up
each
real
other,
quick.
one snarling and yapping, the other laughing. In the end, it was Bran sprawled on top. Knights had departed within a day or two of the harvest feast, but the reeds had stayed to become Bran's constant companion.
Okay, and we're back in.
Jojen was so
Sorry about
solemn
that.
old Ned
Okay.
called him little grandfather.
So
But Mira reminded Bran of his sister Arya. He wasn't scared
let's
of
get
her.
like
Run, fight, and throw as good as boys.
5 or 10 stacks.
Older than Arya.
I mean, we've got the steel tools for it, so why not? We're gonna need that for a lot of terraforming. And we're gonna get some medium too, which is nice. Okay, let's get rid of that. And we're let's there we go. Okay. Then let's start eating some of this stuff. And let's convert that to seeds. One nice thing about the wildcraft thing is we can expand our crop systems quite a bit. Alright. So one little thing is we're gonna end up with the unfortunate reality that our island is just smaller, and thus as we expand it out using terraforming, it's gonna get flatter unless we choose to really make a big structure of some sort. Just gonna grab some of this sandstone as well. Sandstone looks kind of cool, I think. By the way, there's they've updated this. Yeah, there's the Stonebreaker perk now. But we're not even at 1 out of 200. Jesus, we're like less than half of a percent here, but that'll go quick with the steel pickaxe. Anyway, long story short is we can get whole blocks now as drops instead of just their constituent stone block or things, you know. Okay, so that's one hill. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We basically got. I need. Let's just get 7 more real quick, and that's probably good enough. Is this a meteor? Probably not. No. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So now we've got the full amounts of stacks there. This is mint. Can I grab some of this as well? I don't want the hard side fruit. Let's grab some of this mint. This mint we can make into seeds too, I'm sure. This mod seems like it's going to complement cooking in Vintage Story, cooking, expansion, whatever it's called, pretty well. So that is good. But I've definitely chosen a more northerly climate than I'm used to. So we may have to get a. Oh yeah, we don't have any armor yet. Gotta work on that. Chicory. Let's get some. I think some of this is on the Big Island, but okay. Well, you know, we don't have to conquer the world in a day here, you know. Okay, we're heading south though. We need to head north. Let's just. Okay, let's just head back. So what we need to do basically is we need to find a stone that there's a lot of, and we need to get just a ton of it in its stone form. Now, unfortunately, we had. Oh man, I just realized all those chests were on the basement. Oh man, there's a lot of good stuff in those chests. I'm half tempted to ask them to port that in, but you know what? A lot of people are starting from scratch without any advantage anyway, so. Oh god. Oh god. Okay.
How would I break the chains, Jojen? Bran asked. Open your eye. They are open, can't you see?
Alright.
2 are open. One, 2. I only had 2. You have 3. The crow gave you the 3rd, but you will not open it. He had a slow, soft way of speaking. With 2 eyes you see my face. With 3 you can see my heart. With 2 you can see that oak tree there. With 3 you can see the acorn the oak grew.
So head back to the island.
That it will one day become. With
Is that a rabbit? Okay.
no farther than your wall. With 3 you would gaze south to the summer sea and north beyond the wall. Summer got to his feet. I don't know.
Oh, here's some quartz. I needed some of this anyway. If I get a little bit of clear quartz here, I can consolidate my inventory a little bit more and make a lantern. Oh, and we got silver. Rich silver too, nice. Okay, I need to get my inventory figured out. Alright, so let's okay, I want quartz chunks. There, that's what I want. Alright, lantern. And then now we need the silver. There we go. Okay. And I could dig a little bit more and see if I can find any more silver real quick. I'm gonna mark this at least. And silver and gold are gonna get stars from now on. Okay. I've got that marked, and then I actually found gold already, and it's just sitting there, ready to be harvested.
Sir Roderick or Maester Lewin, and he could not tell the reason either. If he didn't talk about it, maybe he would forget. He had never wanted to remember it. It might not even be a true remembrance. You recall everything, Bran. A low, rumbling growl rose from Summer's throat. There was no play in it. He stalked forward, all teeth and top eyes. Mira stepped between the wolf and her brother, spear in hand. Keep it back, Bran. Jojen is making him angry. Mira shook out her neck. It's your anger, Bran, her brother said. Your fear. Listen, you're not a wolf. Yet he held with him in the night, tasted blood in his wolf dreams. Part of you is Summer. Part of Summer is you. You know that, Bran.
I don't know why I'm like digging up all these branches for some reason. Okay, let's move on.
Twisted aside, circling.
Okay, so now we got to make a really big decision,
Call him back.
and that is, what are the borders of our claim going to be?
Summer. He slapped an open palm down on the meat of his
And
thigh.
that is a tough
Bran tingled, though
call,
his dead legs
gotta
meant
say.
nothing.
Okay, this is the big island,
Mira's spear darted out.
just south of my island.
Dodged, circled back. The bushes rustled and a
Okay,
little
at least
black
the,
shape came
well, I
out
was gonna
from
say, at least the
behind
temperature's getting better. It's not
bears. The
still
scent
quite
was
rough.
strong. His brother had smelled his rage. Bran felt hairs rise on the back of his
Okay,
neck.
here's a goat. I
Mira
would like you to
stood
come
beside
join
her
me in my
brother,
island,
to
fellow.
either side. Bran called them on.
But if we get over here a little ways, toward this north shore, we can find
There is no
our little campsite, and more importantly, I'll show you this.
do it.
This is our gold cave. Yay! See, there's poor gold there,
For his handful.
and
Dire wolves closed.
let's see, back here there is.
Jumped up and grabbed the branch above her head.
Could have sworn there's another one somewhere.
Summer sat back on
Poor
his haunches and
gold.
howled while Shaggy Dog worried the net, shaking it in his teeth.
I could have sworn there's one more visible
Then did Bran remember
gold
that they were
chunk
not alone. He cupped his hands
somewhere in
around
here,
his
but
mouth.
anyway,
Hodor, he
let
shouted.
me just check
Hodor,
on this.
Hodor.
Actually, let me just check in general. Okay, so there is shale though here, so if I wanted to go shale
Hurt Hodor.
with my
His treed friends. A few moments passed before they
let's
learned
trace
his
mouse get
inland
one.
Hodor arrived half-dressed and mud-spattered from his visit to the hot pools, but Bran had never been so glad to see him. Hodor, help me.
Okay, quite a bit.
Chase off the wolves.
Good
Chase them off.
prospect on halite there.
Hodor went to it gleefully, waving his arms
Okay,
and
well.
stamping his huge feet, shouting, Hodor! Hodor! Running first at one
Anyway,
wolf and then
okay,
the other,
so we'll.
Shaggy Dog was
I only
pushing
I see the one there now, but
back into the foliage.
anyway, I got really excited when I saw that cave, so I was like, well, let's I did mark it on the map, but
No sooner did Mira touch Bran
I'll have
than
to
his
go back there at some point and process that out a little bit
Jojen
more.
never took his eyes off Summer. We will talk again, he promised Bran. It was the wolves, it wasn't me. He did not understand why they'd gotten so wild. Maybe Maester Lewin was right to
Okay,
lock
so
them in
the
Godswood.
consideration here
Or, he said, bring me to
is
Maester
basically
Lewin.
what rectangle are we going to use to do the
Maester's
land
turret
claim.
below the rookery was one of Bran's favorite places. Lewin was
And I think what we're going to do,
but his clutter of books and scrolls and bottles was as familiar and comforting to
I mean,
him
obviously this farm
as the
basically has to be,
his gray robes.
or at least arguably should be, right next to the ocean, although not necessarily.
Perched on a high stool writing. With Sir Roderick gone, all of the governance of the castle had fallen on his shoulders.
But if we start going like this,
Said when Hodor entered.
we can at least superficially create a bit of a one-by-one kind of thing around some areas of the island, so it's a little easier to navigate.
Hodor, stand still. Bran grasped the wall sconce with both hands and used it to pull himself up and out of the basket. He hung for a moment by his arms until Hodor carried him to a chair. Mira says her brother has the green sight. Maester Lewin
Alright,
scratched
so
the side
that's
of his nose with his
a
writing
start anyway, but really what I need to do
He nodded.
is I need to get like a
Told me that the
thing
children
right
of
out
the
here,
forest had the
and I need to get like a thing.
green
I mean, this rectangle itself is pretty good.
claim to have that power. Their wise men were
I might want to go out a little bit further.
Was it magic?
So let me just try to trace this out a bit. And I can kind of cheat a little, not cheat, but you know, cheese it up a little bit by using a tree out here as a starting point.
No one truly knows, Brad. Children are gone from the world and their wisdom.
Excuse me.
Trees, we think. The first men believed
Okay.
that green seers could see in the eyes of the werewolf.
Oh,
That was why they cut down the
I'm like
trees.
sneezing up a storm over here while I'm doing this. Okay.
Supposedly, the green seers also had power over the beasts of the wood and birds of the trees, even fish. Does the reed boy claim such powers?
There we go.
No.
Okay, and I can
Think,
just kind of go like this, make a little island here.
sometimes. Mira says
Okay, so what is
all
that?
of us have dreams that
I'm not
come
sure what that
true
is.
sometimes.
You can see things under the water. It's very weird. But okay, so
Dead,
I could just kind of make
Rickon did too.
this the beginning of the claim.
Dream. Well, call it
Where the
green
fuck am?
side
Okay,
if you
but I
wish.
definitely want to go further south. So let's do that.
Dreams that you and Rickon have dreamed that did not come true. Do you perchance recall what I taught you about the chain collar that every maester wears? Grant thought for a moment, trying
Okay, hang on one second. I'm gonna skip ahead on my
Maester forges his
book on
chain
tape.
at the Citadel of Oldtown. It's a chain because you swear to serve,
No.
and it's made of different metals. Slayer will soon be free.
Okay.
Though ravens came and went every day, Lord Tywin himself spent most of his days behind closed doors with his war council. Arya caught glimpses of him, but always from afar. Once walking the walls in the company of three maesters and a fat captive with a bushy mustache. Once riding out with his lord's banner to visit the encampment.
Basically trying to get out
Standing in an
right over
arch
there.
of
So
a
let's
gallery,
try to
watching men
maybe
in
make this more of a
practice
one-by-one thing for a while.
He stood with his hands locked together on the gold
Bolt
pommel
to
of
share
his
through an
long
exception at the server.
They said Lord
I love that
Tywin
language. For some reason, coders use you throw an exception. Not sure why that is. Alright, so you can kind of see this edge over here.
There was something in his face that reminded Arya of her own father, even though they looked nothing alike. He has a lord's face, that's all, she told herself. She remembered hearing her lady mother tell father to put on his lord's face and go deal with some matter. Father had laughed at that. She couldn't imagine Lord Tywin ever laughing at anything. One afternoon, while she was waiting her turn to draw a pill,
I think I want to go further though.
she heard the hinges of the east gate groaning. A party of men rode under the portcullis of the walk. When she spied
Maybe
the
about 10 more.
crawling across the shield of their leader, a stab of pain shot through her. In the light of day, Sir Amory Lorch looked less frightening than he had been torturing, but he still had the king's eyes, she recalled.
Alright, let's try here.
Said that his men had ridden all the way around the lake chasing Varys
So if I
and
do
Daenerys
that
and
to like
Dany.
right over here. Ooh, wow.
We weren't rebels,
I think I lost
thought.
blocks here.
We were the Night's Watch. The
Anyway,
Night's
whatever.
Watch takes no Sir
Oh, shit.
Avery had fewer men than she remembered, though, and many wounded. Why did the wounds fester? Would they all die? Then she saw the three near the end of the column. Rogan had donned the black half-helm with a broad iron nasal that made it hard to see that he did not have a nose. Fighter rode ponderously beside him on a destrium that looked ready to collapse under his weight. Half-healed burns covered his body, making him even more hideous than before. But Jake and Hagar still smiled. His garb was still ragged and filthy, but he had found time to wash and brush his hair. It streamed down across the shoulders, red and white and shiny. And Arya heard the girls giggling to each other in admiration.
Okay, so we're gonna make this the land claim start
Gendry said
point.
so. I should have listened.
So land claim new.
Axe, they'd all be dead.
Land claim start. I've done this so many times now that I'm getting pretty used to it. Okay. So I'm gonna start here, and then we're gonna just kind of.
He doesn't know me, she thought. Harry was a fierce little boy with a sword, not just a gray girl mouse with a tail. She spent the rest of that day scrubbing steps inside the
I
lake.
gotta head over here.
By evenfall, her hands were raw and bleeding, and her arms so sore they trembled when she lugged the pail back to the cellar. Too tired even for food, Arya begged Lisa's pardons and crawled into her straw to sleep. Lise,
All right, come on, Gabe. All right, whatever.
Oliver, Raph the Sweetling, the Tickler and the Hound, Sir Gregor, Sir Amory,
Got a little bit more land mass here. Alright. And then I'll put some more here.
Arya was dreaming of wolves running wild through the wood when a strong hand clamped down over her mouth
And
like
a little bit
smooth
here.
stone, solid and unyielding. She woke at once, squirming and struggling. "The girl says nothing," a voice whispered close behind her ear. The girl keeps her lips closed. No one hears.
Let's see if I can get this figured out. So because it shrunk it down one, I have to kind of go like that, down two, you know?
Took his hand away.
Alright,
The cellar was black as pitch, and she could not see his face.
so that kind of
even
works.
inches away. She could smell him, though. His skin smelled clean and soapy, and he had scented his hair. "A boy becomes a girl," he murmured. "I was always a girl. I didn't think you saw me." "Someone sees. A man knows."
There we go.
She remembered that she hated him. "You scared me. You're one of them now. I should have let you burn. What are you doing here? Go away or I'll yell for Whis." The man pays his debts. The man owes 3.
There we go.
3? "The Red God has his due, sweet girl, and only death may pay for life. This girl took 3 that were his. This girl must give 3 in their places. Speak the names and a man will be the rest." "Wants to help me," Arya realized with a rush of hope that made her dizzy. "Take me to River Run. It's not far. If we stole some horses, we could—" He laid a finger on her lips. 3 lives here. No more, no less. 3, and we are done. So a girl must
I guess I can use these trees to kind of
fix her hair soft.
build out this area using primarily dirt,
By the time Arya lit
but
the stub of a
it's
candle,
gonna be a lot of work. So I'll probably do most of that off camera whenever I have time.
in the air.
Let me just,
The woman in the next niche rolled over on her straw and complained of the light, so Arya blew it out. When
Alright.
she closed her eyes, she saw faces swimming before her. Joffrey and his mother, Ilan Payne and Meryn Trant and Sandor Clegane. But they were in King's Landing hundreds of miles away, and Sir Gregor...
So we're making progress, you know, like that,
before
but
departing again
tell you what, we need to finish this land claim stuff, so let's get over here
with him.
to the other side of the island. Now this is where we lost most of our stuff.
Didn't she? She wasn't certain.
And I'm glad this path is intact,
She thought of
even though
made her yawn.
it seems very weird on the map right now, but whatever. I'm not sure if they're waterlogged or what, but
I'll pull out your tongue and feed it to my
I may have to revamp that area, but for now,
told her to get back to those steps.
I think what we gotta do is go over here. And this is clearly where the cutoff was.
As she worked, Arya thought about the people she wanted dead. She pretended she could see their faces on the steps.
But I think it makes sense to just go down as far down here as we can.
Starks were at war with the
There's
Lannisters,
some cattails, and just kind of go like this.
so she should kill as many Lannisters as she could. That was what you did it for. But she didn't think she could trust Jacob.
And then I need to go down here a couple.
Whenever her father had condemned a man to death, he did the deed himself with ice, his great sword. If you would take a man's life, you owe it to him.
Okay, there's that, and then let's
She heard him tell Robb
go over a few more here, and this is where I can get a little bit more adventurous. But I think this is probably pretty good, so yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna go land claim end. Claim GU 3.
We saw that they were well supplied with drink.
Okay,
They always have a good
I'd spell it out now. I claim grow up
go up and ask
3.
if they've got any
Oh, 4. Okay.
mending.
Um. Okay, so we're getting close.
Arya ran up her well
So I need to go east by a couple. Land claim grow east. Land claim grow east 3. Okay, there it is. Hard to see that, but
Before the war come, Chiswick was saying. We were on our ways back west.
alright.
Wrath was with me and young Joss Stillwood. He'd squired for Sir in the list. Well, we come on this pisswalk
And then
running
coming
wild
over here real quick.
No way to ford, but
let's fix this. This was a little cavern, but man, it feels so much less good to not have the natural terrain down there. I think I lost blocks along here. It might have been the beach actually, but whatever. Still pissed off about it. I don't know why this is all empty. I guess there's sand down here probably. Okay, whatever. So now we need to gauge the height. And really to do that, best I should go up here. Okay, so land claim grow up 20. Land claim grow up 20, well, 15. And that seems to cover everything. Okay, so now we need to gauge the bottom area of it. Alright, so it covers all that. And it looks like it's like right here. Alright. Land claim grow down 3. I cannot tell where it ends. Alright, so we've got a nice little consistent block. Okay, it looks like it changes right there. So I think we need to go down one more. Grows down 2. Yep, there we go. Okay, so that is probably good enough for now. Okay, so I'm gonna go land, claim, save. Land, claim, save, Joseph. Oh, I need to add. Sorry. Land, claim, add. Oh, shit. 135. Wow, I'm way over. I'm almost twice as big as I can be. Alright. I think they might have trimmed that down. So I'm gonna start out by shrinking this in a bit. On the north, quite a bit actually. Land, claim, shrink, north, 20? That should save quite a lot. When you're dealing with amounts this large, one dimension changing a little bit can go a long way. So that is a lot. Maybe just a little bit further. Land, claim, grow, north 2. Okay. And then I'm gonna go over here. Oh, we can always build a part of the island that's not claimed too. I mean, it's not like somebody's gonna come along and disrupt that probably. Okay. So let's bring this in 10 on this one. Land, claim, shrink, west 10. Okay, that was too many. Land, claim, grow, west 5. Okay, that seems to be okay. There, kind of cuts off right at that tree. Yeah, okay. I wish this was a little bit easier to see. Okay, land, claim, shrink, south by 5. That should be fine.
Some are saying it was Harren's ghost flung him down.
Okay, that'll help make up
So what he thought of such notions.
a little bit there. And then let me go over here.
Wanted to say, it was me. She had killed Chiswick and the Whisper.
So basically, there's an incentive to build this island out in a rectangular system. And I think this is about as far over as I want to get it. Okay, so we've done those dimensions. Let me adjust the height a little bit. Land, claim, shrink, up 5. And I'm sure that we're going to be running into possible cutting off of our tower. Yeah, we cut off that top piece. Okay, let me see how close we are. Land, claim, add. We're not that far off. Okay. I'm going to shrink some of this land from over here. Like, this land is useless. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, like... We can cut this in half, right? So... Let's see, this is west, so we land, claim, shrink, east. Okay. Land, claim, shrink, east, 40. Okay. Land, claim, shrink, east, 20 more. Man, let's land, claim, grow, east, 15. I want to get this tower, basically, but then... Yeah, that's fine. Grow east 1. Okay. Land, claim, add. Okay, we're still over. Jesus. That's crazy. Okay.
Beneath that mass of pale gray stone, the encircling army of Lord Stannis Baratheon looked as small and insignificant as mice with banners. The song said that Storm's End had been raised in ancient days by Durin, the first Storm King, who had won the love of the fair Elenay, daughter of the sea god,
claim,
of the wind.
shrink, east, 30. So I'm just gonna like manually carve this out a bit more. Okay, so that's fine.
His friends and brothers and wedding guests were crushed beneath collapsing walls or blown out to sea. But Elenay sheltered Durin with her arms, so he took no harm. And when the dawn came at last, he declared war on the gods and vowed to rebuild. 5 more castles he built, each larger and stronger than the last, only to see them smashed asunder when the gale winds came howling up shipwreck.
I don't really need to save this boat.
His lords pleaded with him to build inland.
At least at that height. So I'm gonna, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, land, claim, shrink, west, 30. Land, claim, shrink, west, 20. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I'm basically like just saving the keep and the farm on the first upper tall claim here. Yeah, we could do the same over here. Land, claim, shrink, south. Land, claim, shrink, south. 30. Okay, so now that's tucked in here. So we have like a tall area, then we're just gonna do shorter areas everywhere else. Go even further now that I think about it. Land, claim, shrink, south, 10. Okay, now I need to go a little bit further. Okay. Land, claim, grow, south, 2. Ooh. Claim, grow, south, 1. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to add this bit, and then I'm going to save separate bits for the rest of the island at a smaller
Windowless
elevation.
where it faced the sea, so large that it was granary and
Yeah,
barracks,
that'll be fine.
feast hall and lord's
Okay.
dwelling all in one,
How's this side?
crowned by
That side is
massive
probably
battlements
about as good as
made
it's
it
gonna
look
get.
from
Okay, that's
afar
fine.
like a spiked fist
Okay,
above an
land
outcrop
claim
lawn.
add.
My
Okay,
lady,
so now this green area is
two
added,
riders had
and
emerged
now what
from
we
the
can
tiny
do
little court
is,
beneath the castle and were coming toward them with
like,
a slow
here,
walk.
we can just do land claim start.
No doubt. Caitlin watched them come. Stannis it must be. Yet that is not the Baratheon banner.
And then you just come over here as far as you want to go.
Bright yellow, not the rich gold of Renly's standards. And the device it bore was red, though she could not make out its shape. Renly would be the last to arrive. He had told her as much when she set out. He did not propose to mount his horse until he saw his brother well on his way. Saw my boat and recognized me. He finally thought to wonder who was standing below barking commands and raised a cry. Tell me the Kingslayer was retaken. Yes, though not easily. Jaime got hold of a sword, slew Paul Penford, Sir Desmond Squire Miles, and wounded Delp so
Sorry, I'm
badly
checking
that
the
Maester
phone
Lyman
message.
fears he'll soon die as well. It was a bloody mess. At the sound of steel, some of the other Red Cloaks rushed to join him. Tyrion nodded.
Okay, so
If the worst happened, the
let me go
little
land
fleet
claim
would
end.
be able to outrun pursuit. A small ship with big sails, she was
Okay.
faster than any warship afloat.
And land claim grow up 4. Alright, so that's kind of the thing we're saving here. I can grow one for this tower specifically.
Even Lord Stannis would hesitate to wake the anger of the greatest and most powerful of the free cities. Traveling from King's Landing to Dorne
Claim grow up 1.
scarcely the most direct of routes, but it
And
was
let's just make sure it's like touching.
or so he hoped.
This one
If Lord Stannis knew of this sailing, he could
looks
not
like it,
choose
yeah.
better time to send his
Okay, it's
fleet
touching.
against us.
Alright,
Tyrion glanced
let's
back
land
at
claim
the
grow
watch
up to
emptied
this
out
level.
Blackwater Bay and
Land claim grow up 3.
At last report, the Baratheon
Okay, that is
fleet was
covering
delayed
those. Okay,
on
very
Stone's
good.
End, where Sir Courtney Penrose continued to
Alright,
defy
and let's, can I add that? Land claim add.
Meanwhile,
Okay, so now we've got this little
complete.
prism thing going on, and then we can also do one more,
No doubt cursing him for
starting
making them work through the festivities.
here.
Well, let them curse.
Land claim start.
That's all I require. Another fortnight
And then we'll go over here.
Tyrion watched his niece kneel before the High Septon to receive his blessing.
Land claim end.
Sunlight caught in his crystal crown.
Land claim grow up 20. Land claim shrink down 10. Okay, so let's see what we got there. It's really hard to see this, so let me go up here. Okay, so it looks like it is extending up on this tower, starting up right up there. Let me just check that real quick. I need to go over 2, so land claim grow west 2. And this seems okay. Land claim grow south 1. Land claim grow east 1. And that looks good. Okay, no. Land claim grow north 1. Land claim grow north 1. Alright, so we got the dimensions there for this tower. Now we need to figure out the height. Let's go up to land claim grow up 2. And it does look like there's a bit of a gap there. Land claim grow down 1. It's really hard to see. Okay, here we go. Land claim grow down 2. And I believe that is connected. Alright. Land claim add. Let's see if I am good to go. Okay, I think I'm good to go there. So now we've got this weird chunk of land that we're about to save. Boy, I should really try to save this lantern.
Kettle Blacks to buy her
Okay.
own source of cell swords. Well,
Yeah,
let
you
her
know what?
enjoy
It's fine.
herself.
Okay, so we're just gonna go
She was much
land,
sweeter when she
claim.
thought she was outwitting him. The Kettle Blacks would charm
Where's
her,
command?
take her coin, and promise her anything she asked.
Save. I think I just do
Why not?
land,
When
claim,
John was
save.
slashing every copper penny coin for coin.
Land, claim,
All three.
save.
The brothers were in
Joseph.
truth much more skilled at deceit than they'd ever been at bloodletting.
Alright, so we've now got
They would make all
our
the
land
stupid
protected.
sounds she
And
required.
that is what we wanted to do, so that is going to conclude it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching.